Dillian, the body snatcher right here. It's a champ. Big up to Sporting Icon. Subscribe. Otherwise, I might pay you guys a visit.
Okay, so the WBC have released their top 15 of the heavyweight division for the month of December. Today is November the 28th, so are they late to the party? Yeah, probably, but we're going to take this as for the month of December because it ain't going to change anytime soon within the next few weeks. So to close off the year of 2021, this is the WBC's top 15. Now, if you like these kind of things, if you like to be kept updated as to what's going on in the heavyweight division, the who's who, what fights are coming up, why they potentially ranked in certain positions with each sanctioning body, and of course across all the sanctioning bodies, the WBC, the WBA, the WBO, the IBF, and of course the Ring Magazine. Yes, we know the Ring Magazine is not officially a sanctioning body, but hey, it's the Rocky Balboa belt that people like. So if you are new to the channel, congratulations, you found us. Do yourself and your family, your loved ones, the favour of clicking that subscribe button. Turn it from red to grey. It will change your life and you have a lifetime of good luck if you're a boxing fan. Now, the top 15. So obviously the WBC World Heavyweight Champion is the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. Now it looks like he will be defending that full WBC World Heavyweight title against his mandatory and of course the interim World Heavyweight Champion, Dillian the Body Snatcher Whyte next. So that these are the two champions. This is why Dillian Whyte and Tyson Fury are not ranked in any other sanctioning body, because they are seen as world champions within this particular organisation. Anyway, number one, former WBC World Heavyweight Champion, Deontay Wilder. Number two, the WBO mandatory, undefeated, 13-0, Joe Joyce. Number three, the former WBO, IBF, WBA and IBO, if you want to include that one, Unified World Heavyweight Champion after he defeated Anthony Joshua. Andy Ruiz Jr. of course lost all those belts in the immediate rematch, but he is in at number three. Number four, Joseph Parker, the former WBO World Heavyweight Champion with 29 wins, 2 losses, 1 to Anthony Joshua, 1 to Dillian Whyte, but again a pretty decent overall resume. But he is number four. Looks like he's going to be taking on Derek Chisora. Well, at least he is. Officially he will be next month. Will it go ahead? Time will tell, but hopefully it will. Number five, Frank Sanchez, 19-0, Cuban fighter with a very good victory last time out over F.A. Ajagba, but he's in a pretty lofty position after only 19 professional fights. So Frank Sanchez, number five. Number six, King Kong, Luis Ortiz. In fact, he's dropped a couple of positions because he hasn't really had a fight. Nothing unusual for Luis Ortiz, although you would think that he would, considering his age, and he needs to get himself back in there. But he's going to be fighting Charles Martin next. Charles Martin, incidentally, has been dropped from last month's top 15 of WBC. He's now not in the top 15. Okay, so he's now gone. But Luis Ortiz demoted by 2 positions to number 6. Number 7, Michael Hunter. Michael Hunter was meant to be in the final eliminator for the IBF to take on Filip Hrgović, but he bottled it. He tried to fight Mark Demori, but the State Athletic Commission refused to sanction it. I think so they were trying to get it on New York. I think that one was actually refused to be sanctioned. So what's Michael Hunter doing? Lord only knows, but he is number 7. Number 8, the former European heavyweight champion, Ajit Kabel, 21-0. It'd be nice if he actually took a step up outside of his Derek Chisora win. He hasn't beat anybody. So hopefully he goes forward and does something. Number 9, Filip Hrgović, 13-0. He is currently in the pole position to be fighting for the vacant mandatory position within the IBF. Although I'm hearing rumours that the IBF may have actually replaced him with Charles Martin. I shall go in if that is the case. Anyway, he's number 9. Number 10, 13-0, Russian fighter Arslanbek Makhmudov. Big, scary man. Bit of a beast. Knocked out everybody he's fought. Granted, not some of the best fighters out there in the world, but still, he's doing what he's doing at a very, very infantile stage of his career. Doing very, very well. So it'll be interesting to see him take on someone. In fact, him versus Ajit Kabel will be quite interesting. Number 11, the 2016 Rio Olympic gold medalist. Currently, at least, who knows, with the investigations that's going on, looks like he could actually lose that gold medal position and that be awarded to Joe Joyce. And then he gets the silver. Who knows? Anyway, 11-0. He's going to be fighting Carlos Takam next in Paris, France. He was supposed to be fighting Martin Buccoli, but then decided not to. Either way, he is number 11. Number 12, Derek War Chisora. 32 wins, 11 defeats. Again, all of those 11 defeats are against top-rated opponents. So Derek Chisora will fight anybody and anybody. But he is in quite a lofty position considering he hasn't won in quite some time. Of course, you've got that rematch with Joseph Parker, all going well next month. Number 13 is the WBA Gold Heavyweight Champion, Robert Helenius, after back-to-back victories over Adam Kownacki. So Robert Helenius is actually starting to show that he's actually pretty good. So his losses, for example, when he lost to Dillian Whyte, I think people should give Dillian Whyte a little bit of credit for that one, don't you? Some people will not. But hey-ho, what can you do? But of course, he does have two somewhat weak losses. He does. Jared Washington being one, and of course the other one being Yohan Duapa. Again, that fight he was winning quite comfortably. But heavyweight division, you do get clipped. But he's on a bit of a roll. 2 fights in the balance against Adam Kownacki and commands number 13. But he is up there at the very top, where he could be fighting for the mandatory position within the WBA. But on this one, number 13. Number 14, Martin Buccoli. 17 wins, 1 defeat. That 1 defeat was against Michael Hunter. But I believe he's the WBC International Champion. I'm pretty sure that he is. But Martin Buccoli, who's he going to fight next? Who knows? As I said before, Billy Nelson had said that they were looking to fight a Filip Herkovich, but for some reason then pulled out of that one. Who knows the truth of that one? And of course, Billy Nelson had also confirmed that Martin Buccoli had agreed to fight Tony Yoka. But Tony Yoka went in the direction of Carlos Takam. So what's going to happen with Martin Buccoli? Who knows? But hopefully he fights somebody. If WBC is his route, fight somebody up here. If not, fight somebody that people would like to see him fight, like a Hughie Fury, for example. Why not? What's wrong with that fight? And a couple of others. Personally, I think that he should go for someone in the top 15 if the WBC is his route. But he's doing okay within the IBF as well. So, as I said before, maybe a Hughie Fury fight might be ideal, especially if he wants to go with the WBA as well. Anyway, he's number 14 and fresh insert. And number 15, Daniel Triple D, Dynamite Dubois. 17 wins, 1 defeat. 1 defeat, of course, was to Joe Joyce. But for only 18 fights, it's a pretty decent resume, really. But he has been kept active. He has been kept very, very busy. But he is in pole position to be fighting for the WBA mandatory position, i.e. maybe be in line, because the WBA is next for the winner of Joshua Usyk Part 2. That is the belt that will be called next. WBO have just had theirs. Before then, it was the IBF. Now it's the WBA's turn. That's currently vacant. Dan Dubois is in pole position to either fight for that position to fight the winner of Joshua Usyk, or you could go straight after the regular champion in Trevor Bryan. But either way, he's currently number 15. So not massive changes, a few ups and downs here and there. As I said, Charles Martin, he has been dropped from the top 15. Number 1, Deontay Wilder. Should he be there? I think a lot of people probably say no, because he has come off back-to-back losses to Tyson Fury, both of them stoppage. People may say, but they were for the WBC World Heavyweight title, and Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight of this era. Again, that's all opinion, but fact is, he lost 2 by knockout on the bounce. Should he be number 1? No. But WBC, they like Deontay Wilder. They do wrap him up in cotton wool. He does have a very, very, very poor resume. 42 wins, sounds great on paper, yes? It does, but 2 defeats and 1 draw. 2 defeats and the draw, both, all 3 of those at the hands of Tyson Fury. Should be 3 defeats, let's be honest, but not a great resume. He hasn't been fighting the best. There are so many fighters out there that he should have fought and could have fought, but hasn't fought. So should he be number 1? No. Let's prove it. Let's see who he fights next. Hopefully, Andy Ruiz Jr. Out of all the top-rated opponents out there, Andy Ruiz Jr. is the only one that doesn't currently have a dance partner. So for me, I would like to see number 1, Deontay Wilder, take on number 3, Andy Ruiz Jr. And I have no qualms with that one personally. Yes, of course, it's going to be pay-per-view in America. But if they want to put it on Sky Sports over here, or BT Sport over here on pay-per-view, I'll probably buy it, to be fair. I would. I don't agree with non-Brits pay-per-views. I don't really agree with those. But for this kind of fight, I'd like to see it. I would. So hopefully they get it on next. We'll have to wait and see. But other than that, not great changes. Not great. I said most people do have a fight. Joe Joyce, number 2, doesn't have a fight lined up. Apparently he's going to be out early next year. Against whom? We don't know. Apparently Luis Ortiz ducked him. Apparently, I know quite a few people have ducked him, apparently, according to Joe Joyce. Is any of that true? No idea. No idea. Who knows? Boxing and its politics, politics, as some people will call it. You just never know, do you? But Joe Joyce doing fantastic for only 13 wins to be ranked number 2. A little bit too high, I would say. But, again, let's see Joe Joyce take on somebody really good. What about the winner of Chisora Parker? What about that? Why not? Would anybody not like to see that one? But I think Joe Joyce will either fight maybe Robert Helenius. If Robert Helenius is not going to be fighting Deontay Wilder, that is a very, very realistic proposal. But Joe Joyce versus Michael Hunter. That'd be interesting. Unlikely Michael Hunter would take it with his Triller deal and everything. But personally, I'd like to see it. Joe Joyce versus Martin Buccoli. Let's see that one. Anyway, these are the top 15 for the WBC. And in less than a week, about, 2 or 3 days now, the new WBA rankings will be out. So stay tuned for that one. Make sure you are subscribed. Click that button, as I said before. Click it right now. Smash it. I'll catch you all in the next video.